EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the South American country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Desperados of Buenos Aires. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Malone. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight. Kevin Pirates, Hey.
Back to throw. Malone. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returnable here for Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their 38. They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
This is Stewart again. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Now Stewart on 1st down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They give to Stewart out of the gun.
Down the sideline he goes.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's what we do. Forward action from
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw on 3rd down. Malone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Delayed handoff. This is Stewart. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd and 10. In motion left is Davis. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Herbert going to change the play here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Stewart up the middle. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Let's get truth.
A quick throw outlined to Mooney. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Malone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on 1st down. Malone. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rattler, 18, hustle.
Back to throw again. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They go back to Stewart on 1st. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Herbert changing things up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Smith in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Open man here, Sims, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Chargers 21. Desperados nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Hold the ready. No, no. Let go.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Ready.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 9 here. Looking to throw. Malone. Hard throw, incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Baylor Tigers, Baylor Tigers, Baylor Tigers.
Up the middle now with Stewart. And down to the 36-yard line here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Herbert. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
First down, Chargers.
From the shotgun, it's Stewart. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Desperados, nothing.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
A final shot before break. Malone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. In motion, the tight end. They start the third quarter on the ground with Stewart.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stewart. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. Throw left side is taken in by Stewart. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They snap it to Herbert.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Baylor Tiger.
To the air again, Herbert. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hold me trips right. Five nine.
Smith will come in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
35. Desperados, nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, Malone on the out route. This is Adams with a catch. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
A gain of 12. And the Chargers.
Another run for Stewart. He's been busy. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff running left. It's Stewart. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by Sims. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Now they'll shift things around.
Pay for this. We're over, you know.
Hey, Catholic.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Baylor Tigers. Crowd right.
Herbert on 1st down now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
21.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Who was he throwing? What are you looking at?
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Malone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Desperados are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The handoff comes to Stewart. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stewart. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Now Stewart. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Stewart on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stewart. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
And it's third down.
Third and 2, Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Go. Ready.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Darius Davis with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing again. Malone. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Cup 19. Freeze.
Off play action. Malone. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Tiger, Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger.
They'll try and grind some clock. It's Stewart. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
59.
Here's Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert going to change the play here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They give to Stewart out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they'll change things up. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
18, 5 in. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
On third down, Malone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because
Herbert has it knocked free. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Herbert now.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's 4th down.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Chargers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week.
Meanwhile, for Buenos Aires,
they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll